name is Matt Leschber with 1836 Property Management, as always in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas. This video is to go over our Q1 2025 Investor Satisfaction Survey results. So as always, we ask a couple questions just to feel out the market and see what those trends are and how people are sensing things. And so one of these was in 2025, what is your real estate investing outlook? Are you looking at sticking what you have, reducing your portfolio, or actually adding to your portfolio? And about 73% of people said that they're sticking to what they have for the long haul, which is brilliant because this is a very long game. About 18% said they'd be interested in actually increasing their real estate holdings if something was fairly priced, which is really nice to hear. Not necessarily for us because we do the management, but for you guys as investors, the market may be declining in value, and you may see some trends going in your direction with foreclosures and things of that nature. And then lastly, there was only about 9% said they would reduce their real estate holdings if possible. So out of 100%, you've only got 9% that are really dissatisfied and wanting to make a change. That should tell you something about investing in real estate kind of as a whole. How do you feel about interacting with software to process your requests? So the reason we're asking this is not just because AI is coming out in the marketplace, not just our company, but the interactivity for all companies and all customer service, but because we want to sense how you guys prefer as investors to interact with us. About 59% of you said you're willing to work with the software as long as you know you can call a person. And I think that's brilliant. You know, if we just want quick answers, the software is here to stay. How well it is determines whether we're satisfied or not. But as long as I can call somebody and get an answer, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to bother you every day. And so I think that kind of speaks right to where we want to be. 32% of you guys, which is a large number, really want to be kind of early adopters. You love the interactivity of the software, and you want to get the answers anywhere you can quickly. I love that our software, as far as Buildium, is fully available, transparent, online in real time for you. You've also got the REM monitor. And don't forget, we've got YouTube videos on just about anything if you have any questions. There was only about 9% of you said that you didn't like it. I'd rather talk to a human, even if it's slower, which is kind of fascinating because it was 9.1% on our last question as well as this one that said you wanted to get rid of your real estate and you wanted to talk to a human. So I wonder if this is not a little bit of a variance in age groups and things like that. So let's dig into some of our satisfaction survey results. As always, we're going to give you some positive ones and some negative ones. So we always have a mix of each. And I'm going to paraphrase some of these so that we don't read through the whole thing. Almost every single month on the first one, we've been charged for repairs. At one point, the tenant broke the handle of the microwave, which was recently bought, and we were responsible for the repair, which cost almost the price of the microwave. It's totally possible. Repairs are very expensive compared to replacement, but repairs still need to be made. The question is, can we prove that they broke something or not? And then can we bill them for it if they did? And if you feel that this is a tenant repair, I think that's a great discussion to have with your property manager versus saying, well, they should or shouldn't. There may be a why to it, and when you ask those questions. The second part of this question is that you were quoted over, the investor, was quoted over $4,000 to do maintenance on an AC, but they could buy a brand new unit for a lower amount. I'm not sure if you've checked the price lately, but air conditioning units cost somewhere $10,000, $12,000 at this point. They're extremely expensive. And $4,000 sounds like the repair of a coil or something of that nature. At that point, it is an option for the owner on which way they'd like to go. If the system's 10 years old, I'll readjust in a new one. If you don't have $12,000, you will repair the one you have. And so it's pretty much on par. I know this owner believes it's ridiculous, but those are the costs and kind of what they are. We've always got the positive ones that say the staff has been very friendly and responsive. Thank you for keeping me updated in all that you do. Another one says that we failed to meet expectations when it comes to marketing and things like that. They're glad that they listed it and leased it for themselves, albeit, I'm making quotes, that had its own significant issues. That's why we recommend doing it. But in the last several months, they've not had responsive communication from their team. So all of these, we asked the teams to follow up. What we found is that person was actually responding to an email address that was do not reply at. So guys, if you're getting emails from us, some of those may be from the systems, and you're going to have to see where they go. We send out a lot of forms for you to sign, updates, things of that nature. You'll notice in the actual message, it says, do not reply to this email. Here is who to contact if you have any questions. So those are sent from general mailboxes. Make sure that you are reaching out to your team. Once we Forwarded this to the team. They replied within 24 hours. Also be aware that people sometimes do go out of office. They don't sleep at the office. And so you'll have to leave a message, expect a response back. But this is something that is kind of normal if you'll have to watch those nuances in email. The last one is a team needs to ask the owner before installing any new thing to their house. Currently, the owner is just being notified about the installation. If it's mandatory, then let the owner know that why it's important. Also provide them a flexibility if they can install the required gadgets by their own, they can't. So I'm doing my best to read through that as well as I can. So we don't co-manage properties. And we can't collaborate with owners to go into a tenant's property and repair things. We have to have maintenance personnel do that. If you want to do repairs on your own and manage your own property, totally fine, legal. But property management companies cannot collaborate with owners to go do repairs on properties that they are managing. The entire thing is going to go sideways in a heartbeat, because the first time we tell that tenant to do something compliance related, they're going to contact that owner, and the owner's going to go, well, don't do this and be so hard to, guys, we've done this 18 years. We know how this works. So if you're going to have a management team manage your property, you have to let them manage the property. That's what you're hiring them to do. You do not want to be involved in the maintenance, even if it saves you $20. Stay home, spend time with your family, invest it somewhere more fruitful. Let those people do what they do. That's a few of our responses. We'll finish out with a couple nice ones. Thank you for the professionalism. We appreciate Forrest, and we appreciate all that you do. Those are 3 different ones. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to us anytime online. 1836propertymanagement.com. We're here to help you guys be successful real estate investors. See you next month.